In the heart of southern Africa, the earth opens up. A colossal fissure splits the basalt rock, swallowing one of the continent's mightiest rivers. This is Mosi-oa-Tunya, the smoke that thunders. It is a name given by the local Kololo people, and it perfectly captures the soul of this place. For miles around, a plume of mist rises into the sky, a permanent cloud born from water. The sound is not a roar, but a deep, resonant thunder that vibrates through your very bones. The Devil's Pool is not a man-made attraction. It is a masterpiece of natural erosion, a quirk of geology sculpted by the Zambezi River over countless centuries, located on Livingstone Island, a small outcrop of land. The pool is a small, deep basin carved out of hard basalt rock, remarkably close to the edge, so close that when you're in it, the river flows past you on its way over the precipice, a small armchair on the very lip, a front row seat to one of nature's most spectacular performances. This unique formation makes the experience possible, and utterly terrifying. The journey to the Devil's Pool begins with a thrilling boat ride. From the Zambian shore, a small motorboat navigates the surprisingly strong currents of the Zambezi River, heading towards Livingstone Island. This is the island from which David Livingstone himself first gazed upon the falls. The spray from the distant cascade is visible throughout the trip, and the sound of the thunder grows steadily louder, building a palpable sense of anticipation. As you get closer, you can see the river's surface, placid in some areas, yet rippling with powerful undercurrents in others. The guides, experts in reading the river's moods, skillfully weave through the channels, bringing you to the rocky outcrop that serves as the gateway to this extraordinary adventure. Upon arrival at Livingstone Island, the true nature of the challenge becomes clear. They say, "Jump!" The secret to the Devil's Pool's relative safety lies in a simple yet crucial geological feature: a submerged rock wall. This natural barrier sits on the very precipice of the falls, separating the calm pool over millennia. The relentless Zambezi eroded the basalt unevenly. It carved out the deep basin of the pool, but left a thicker, more resilient lip at the waterfall's edge. During the dry season, when river volume drops, the rock lip rises enough to act like a natural dam. It is nature's own safety rail, mostly invisible from the surface, hidden under a few feet of water. You can feel it with your feet, a solid, reassuring presence. The stories shared by those who have taken the plunge into the Devil's Pool are, honestly, a testament to its profound impact. One visitor, a young adventurer from Australia, described the moment of leaning over the edge. She said, "My heart was pounding so hard I could feel it in my ears, drowning out even the roar of the falls," and she recounted, "The guide held my ankles and I stretched my arms out over the abyss." Looking down into that swirling mist, seeing the water disappear into nothingness, it wasn't just scary, it was primal. It felt like looking at the end of the earth. It's a feeling I'll never forget. The experience of the Devil's Pool is a complete sensory immersion, a symphony of the wild that engages every part of your being. The most dominant element, of course, is the sound. It is an immense, unceasing thunder that is not just heard but felt. It vibrates through the water, through the rock, and into your chest. It's a sound so profound and overwhelming that it seems to silence all thought, demanding your full attention. Within this great roar, you can discern the individual sounds of millions of gallons of water crashing and hissing and boiling in the gorge below. On sunny days, this perpetual cloud of moisture creates a stunning display of rainbows. The constant spray from the falls sustains a lush green rainforest on the cliffs opposite, a verdant paradise teeming with life. Finally, there is the feeling of the water itself. The Zambezi is cool and refreshing against your skin. The mist, carried upwards by the wind, settles on your face and arms. The thrill of the Devil's Pool is intrinsically linked to its danger. To keep this an adventure and not a tragedy, licensed tour operators enforce strict safety protocols. Visits are only permitted during the low water season, when conditions are deemed safe. Every group is accompanied by experienced local guides who know the river intimately. They stay with visitors in the pool, often holding onto ankles as people peer over the edge to prevent slips. They are trained in first aid and water rescue. If the current is even slightly too strong or the water level too high, tours are canceled without hesitation. Visitor numbers are limited to prevent overcrowding. That ensures each person gets the guide's full attention. Despite precautions, risk can never be eliminated. This is not a theme park ride. It's a raw, natural wonder. Rocks are slippery. The current is real. the 100-meter drop is unforgiving. While the safety record for official licensed tours to the Devil's Pool is remarkably good, the history of the falls is punctuated by tragedy. These incidents serve as a somber and vital reminder of the river's unforgiving power. Though not always at the pool itself, accidents have occurred at the falls when individuals have underestimated the conditions and ventured into dangerous areas without proper guidance. In a heroic attempt to rescue a tourist who had started to slip, the guide managed to save the visitor, but was unable to save himself from the powerful current. His sacrifice is remembered by the local community as a testament to the bravery of the guides, but also as a stark illustration of the ultimate price of a single miscalculation. These events reinforce why venturing to the pool's edge without a certified guide is not just ill-advised but potentially fatal. They are drawn by the same desire for a thrilling photo, a close encounter, but without the expert knowledge of where the safe zones are, they place themselves in immense peril. The Zambezi's currents are complex and can change in an instant. These tragic stories are not meant to glorify the danger but to humanize it. In our modern world, we have grown accustomed to taming nature. We build dams to control rivers. We often view the wild as something to be conquered or consumed. A visit to the Devil's Pool, however, shatters this illusion of control. It is a powerful and humbling lesson in the raw, untamed power of the planet. Here on the precipice of one of Earth's greatest spectacles, we are reminded that we are not masters of nature but merely small, temporary visitors in a world of immense and ancient forces. The balance struck at the Devil's Pool between breathtaking beauty and mortal danger is a microcosm of our relationship with the natural world. This careful respect is a principle that should extend to all our interactions with wild places. Final, breathtaking panorama of Victoria Falls at sunset, with golden light illuminating the mist and water.